too.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. Breaking down a swish in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole, nigga. But you know how it go, nigga. I'm front line every time it's on, nigga. 100 pro flow, run and shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows, I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun, smoking Cubans on the boat. Then dock that Tulum just to smoke. Look, listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruising. My cultural influence, even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all niggas blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them. This ain't that weirdo rap you motherfuckers used to. I'm a urban legend, South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb detectives. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. Effort, you got an L but got an E for effort. Stretched it. Dropped him off in the Mojave Desert, then left him. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my bitch dresser. Well known, flick up in jail clothes, snatch a champagne bottle from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, nigga, playing chess, not checkers, nigga. 38 special for you clever niggas. See, bro, if you ain't living down by the street code, been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw, I can never view you as my equal. Fuck, I wanna hear your CD fault. I'm finna take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appear. I say it's work that I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting there. Fuck it though, y'all niggas scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I've been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I flex dramatic. Other 50 on my neck, just my reckless habit. Ain't no pussy on my rap, disrespect is savage. I make one phone call and the rest get handled. It's just another front step with candles. No message from the set, we accept your challenge.
Victory lap.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
Hey, everyone.
We have a special guest here today. We got Mr. Antoine Nelson in the building.
Hey man, appreciate the invite.
Now, we definitely appreciate you coming through. Today we're going to talk about the different things that he got going on. Get a little back drop of him. For what he got going on. And we need y'all to call in. Comment. So we can get the feedback, talk about it. Go ahead, Faith.
Oh no, I was looking for his water.
Oh, the water over there.
Hot box. Could you pass
that water, come got that water.
which not that one, the other one, right?
The other one.
The other one. It's like a Fuji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. We got him here. He got a lot going on. He got a couple business ventures, mentorship. So he's here today to discuss different things. He got a topic or two he want to bring to y'all. So he's here. He's here for y'all. Like, discuss.
Well,
Talk.
I'm going to ask the first question. Okay. Everybody know Antoine today. We want to know,
Hold on. What's the lights? What the lights?
I don't know what they keep messing with the lights up in here.
What the lights? But go ahead.
But we're going to talk in the dark then.
Go ahead.
But P, where did it start? When did the transition start? Well, the before. I want to know the before. I know the before, but the audience want to know the before.
Was in third grade,
elementary,
grade together, elementary.
like second up, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
back then I was like, I had the glasses on. I was.
You was still thorough.
Ain't nobody bother me, but I was super smart.
Yeah, Peanut was always sweet. He used to pick me up every day for school, walk together to school.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
We grew up like family.
That's what's up.
But I'm talking about when you hit them streets.
I hit the streets.
Yeah, when you hit them streets.
It happened because I want to say it happened out of necessity, like a financial necessity.
Could you turn the light on? The lights up.
I want to say it happened because due to like a financial necessity.
Sorry,
me wanting things that just coming up through high school and me.
Now I look pale. I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. But me, I want to say it was like probably like 10th grade, 9th grade, because before then I was like, my brother was hustling when he was in like middle school, probably like 6th grade. 5th grade, my brother was bringing the bread home.
Oh, Shaq?
Yeah.
I'm going to beat him up. Are you serious?
Yeah. Shaq started early, and I was on something like, that ain't my thing. But I was broke, though. And
that'll do it.
Yeah. For me, but I still tried different. Like, I volunteered at Elizabeth General Hospital. I volunteered there. I think I had to volunteer for like 9 months while a couple of my friends, Quan, Wok, Pat, they was working there, and the supervisor was like, volunteer for a little while and we gonna get you a job. And I volunteered for 9 months. He ain't never give me a job.
Oh, wow.
He ain't never give me a job, but as I'm volunteering, I'm seeing him hiring other people. And I'm really putting hours in like I'm working here and I'm not getting no paycheck.
That was free slavery. That's free slavery right there.
And then I remember all my friends had, like, I probably was the last one to start hustling. All my friends was already like dibbling, dabbling in the game. And then I remember it came around like, it had to be like prom or something. Something came up where I needed to get a couple, like, dressed and get outfit. And I
went out there.
I remember one of my best friends, Shaitan and Shaq, they was going to New York to go pick up. They went and picked up, and they took me where I went with them, and they split what they had in threes with me. Oh. It was on from there. I got what I needed for the prom.
It kept going from there.
And it was like, I'm just going to get this. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to buy a car. I'm just going to do this. And
that's how it gets you. It gets you sometime, like you say, out of necessity. And then from you, okay, you may say, all right, I'm just trying to eat whatever. But then once the steak and everything's on the table, it's
you want to continue to eat.
Now you want, now like you said, I want the car, I want this. That's where the addiction start taking over. That's where the addiction start taking over in that lifestyle. But it's a rough one, but it's like, as you can see, he's doing it. He's done it, doing it. Yeah. And he transitioned from that. You understand? Yeah. So it's like the start, being in that lifestyle is hectic. Like, and I tell people,
I want to say this though, like, it was fun. It was, at times it was fun. Like, the whole lifestyle was fun. The having money, going out, doing whatever you wanted to do, being, in the mix, all of that was fun until you start getting locked up.
Exactly.
Friends start getting shot, killed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot that come with that game. But man, I remember when I started, I was like, I'm never gonna sell to pregnant women. I'm never gonna sell to elderly people.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sell to none of my family members.
Mm-hmm.
But then as I'm doing that, and I'm on a block that's is an active block where there's a lot of people out there doing the same thing that I'm doing. So the pregnant lady come by, I let her go, and I don't take her money. The person next to me get the money. The old dude, he wants something, I don't give it to him. The person next to me give it to him.
Yeah.
My aunt, she come through like, nephew, and I'm like, nah, I can't give my aunt nothing.
Yeah.
But my aunt don't even care that I'm right here and I see her getting it from my man.
Yeah.
So it came to a point where it was like, man, I'm gonna get this bread.
Yeah. And it be like that. You put them exceptions on it, but then as the game comes along, you start them exceptions start to go. Like I'm not selling to this person because I've been there myself. I'm not doing that. But man, listen, you get that mentality like if I ain't do it, somebody else gonna do it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's all what he speak of is the lifestyle, and people don't understand that the lifestyle is just as addictive as you doing the drug. Like
Absolutely.
they don't get that part. Like, and I think sometimes the dudes in the street they don't understand it neither because they like, oh, I don't get high. I ain't. No, when you in that lifestyle, it's just as addiction because you chasing that money. That money's your high in a sense. You feel me? So
Someone said, your mind only on the money and trying to provide.
That's right. So and it's hard for, let's just say that a person who get caught up in the streets, they go do some time and they come home, right?
mm-hmm.
So now that person can't come home. Most likely he got a child. If you came up in most likely he got a child, so he got child support.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to get a job.
You
with
a
the
felon
record.
now. You got this record, so it's hard for you to get a job. And if you do get a job, it ain't gonna be the best job. It's gonna be probably somewhere near minimum wage, right? So, and then you trying to take care of this kid. You got the felon. You can't even get you an apartment. You know what I mean? You probably owe fines from your motor vehicle. You can't even get you a car.
Nah, and that's how it be. Like when you
So it kind of forced you back out there.
Yeah. If you don't got a good support system, I'm thankful that I had a good support system coming home that, helped me out. Definitely.
Now let me ask you this. So your transition process, like, from then to where you at now,
Yeah.
did it start when you came home or did you start that process behind the wall?
It definitely started behind the wall. It was some fumbles along the way, but it started behind the wall. It started, I know the exact moment when it started. Like, I remember, I told this story a few times, but I remember being in the hole, like being down prison, being in the hole. I had got 25 days in the hole. It's like the 7th day I'm in there, and I'm just like what happened? I used to be this A+ student. Like, I was supposed to be going to Morehouse. Like, I was supposed to be doing something different. Like, it was a lot of people that didn't expect that from me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Being in prison, a lot of people didn't expect that
Never
from
in
me.
life.
Word up.
Like not peanut.
If you know me from like younger, you didn't expect me to be headed to prison. But I graduated high school, and like a month later, I was going to prison.
Wow. So I bet that, the expectations people had of you, and then you gravitating into that lifestyle, like it's a culture shock.
Yeah.
Like, I say that because my first time going to jail, it was like a culture shock. Because I think like us as young men, we always hear the older dudes, oh man, you go down, I was down Boynton, I was down Annandale, Yardville. We hear the war stories, but no one talks about the time you going to bed and like you don't want to be there. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Or the messed up days you have, it's always the glory stories. So came home, wait up, yada yada yada. And I think like as we was coming up, we tend to look at going to jail as a badge of honor.
Oh man, I remember one of my friends used to be like, "You ain't never been to jail before." Like, it made me like, it was a point where I wanted to go to jail just to say I went to jail.
Yeah,
To be hard with like.
yeah.
It's crazy.
And no, that was the mentality back then because like it was looked at as, oh, I could do this, or like I said, a badge of honor. Because you like when you sit around, everyone talking about going to jail, coming home. They got their weight up, They got you fresh
Yeah.
home look, girls on you.
Yeah,
So,
that's cool.
but I'm saying that
Yeah,
was
nah, I
the
get it,
that
though,
was the
'cause-
mentality back then. Like,
Yeah.
but like now we understand like that's corny. Like that's not the thing.
My thing was when I went to jail, like I ain't even start working out till like I did 49 months, so I did 4 years and 1 month. I probably ain't start working out until my 3rd year, cause I'm like, what I'm about to do? Just sit in here and just get big and just come home and just be big, like. And everybody that come home get big, they lose
They
weight
do.
anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah. Once I got before I even went down prison, I still was in Union County jail. I was like, nah, I gotta take advantage of this time. This can't be wasted time. Like,
Yeah.
I started taking college classes while we was in Union County jail.
That's what's
a
up.
professor from
Wow, I
Union
didn't even know
County
they offered
College.
that.
Yeah. A professor from Union County College used to come to the prison, and it was official classes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And when I ended up going down prison, I took every college class I could take. Like, I was the paralegal. If anybody caught institutional charges, I was their lawyer.
Munchie
I
too.
worked in the law
Yeah,
library.
I was a paralegal too.
He got
down
his
there.
sentence overturned.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But it's ultimately like what he's saying. Like it's what you do at the time too.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times us young men go to jail and it's like we just want to do the weights, do whatever. But your transition starts. A lot of it starts behind that wall. You understand what I'm saying? Not
So
saying
it
that
start
you-
with your thought first.
no, it definitely start with your mental. It starts with you saying like, I'm trying to do something different. Not saying not saying that you're not gonna come home and do a couple stumbles, but you got to start with your foundation of coming home in the transition there. Because if you don't start your transition there, it's gonna be harder. I'm not saying you can't, but it's gonna be harder coming home trying to do it because now you got a lot of pitfalls in front of you. So it definitely should start while you're there.
Someone said something. It says we try to tell ourselves we sold drugs for our kids and family, but when we got locked up, our kids were still eating and being taken good care of. So was we really doing it for the family? And they said nope. Do y'all agree with that?
I would say
That's who?
who wrote that?
That's John John.
John
Hey,
was
John
good.
John.
That's my boy.
Yeah, when y'all pitch our names so we could address y'all by y'all name.
Yo, so I agree. I definitely agree with that, but I would say at the time when you out there, your mindset, you really do think that you hustling for the kids, but you really could have got a job and did the same
Took
thing.
care of them
But
without leaving them.
John is correct when he's saying, imagine a person go to you say you taking care of your family, you got 2-3 kids, you got your lady or whatever, you go to prison, now she's sending you money. You know what I mean? Now you a liability.
Yeah.
Because now you not providing, you taking away from the table now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely agree with that.
No, that's definitely true. And we get it's a psychological thinking.
Hey Pete.
What up, Pete?
What's up, Pete? It's a psychological thinking that it starts out like that, and a lot of people do take care of their kids through the what they doing, but
Okay.
it's like you exceed that though sometimes.
So Pete, he went to jail,
Yeah.
right? Came home a felon.
Yeah.
And
I'm a 7-time felon.
7-time felon.
Yeah, and I still do whatever I want to do.
And
That's what's up.
that's what I'm saying. 7-time felon, and his brother right here, y'all, he got it going on. Those who don't know him, he
Yeah.
got so much
Definitely got
going
it.
on.
Definitely.
You know, I know him since we was little kids. I mean, we was babies, and I'm so proud of him. I always tell him that I'm so proud of him. Tell everybody, not to boast or brag, but just tell them what you're doing right now.
So I got a mentoring program. I've been doing mentoring for a few years now. Through that program, through the Nelson Foundation, we doing reentry work with people coming home from prison, helping them
dope.
out.
That's dope.
We doing fatherhood
Okay.
programs, and then we doing youth mentorship. Besides that, I got the apparel. Shout out to
Definitely. I like.
Yes.
I like the apparel. I like
Yes.
the apparel.
appreciate
Apparel
it.
dope.
Nice
Also
quality.
educate, motivate.
I said I look a little hood, y'all.
Little Red
I'm
Riding
loving
Hood.
it.
Little
I'm
Red
loving
Riding
it.
Hood over there.
And besides that, I had a rental car business going on.
Beautiful cars,
I got
luxury.
right now I got 4 cars. I'm probably gonna double up for 2022.
That's what's up.
Okay.
But
That's what's up.
yeah, I'm trying to get to it. But my focus for 2022 is about to be more towards the Nelson Foundation and building that, getting back to that because and then the population of people that I deal with is not the richest population, so I'm trying to get this state money and this federal money
Yep.
so they could take care of my bills because if I'm out working, I can't be with my son. I mean, so
Yeah.
I definitely need to make that balance. I need to get paid.
True.
I need that check.
Nah, yeah.
And still be a
Word up.
father.
No.
Yeah.
A good father.
Absolutely. I'm serious about the balance that I have with my family and my work. I'm very serious about that. So I'm trying to not trying, but I base like my work schedule is around my family.
Gotcha.
Like so I know I gotta pick my daughter up from gymnastics at 4:30. That mean I can't do nothing else at 4:30. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. And that's that. You need that balance because, like I said, you got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and that was one of my questions to ask you. Like, with all you have going on, you got like you said the rental, the
Yeah.
mentorship, what else? The clothing, and it's like that's a lot. And
And
then
then
you got your
the new
family.
office. What you
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
there?
I just got the new office
Yeah, it's
space.
nice.
Yeah. So that's gonna be the Nelson Foundation home. So when I do one-on-one and like group classes or mentoring, entrepreneurship classes, teaching about rental business, mentoring.
What I'm about to say, which is any of it? Is it a price or is it free? What is it?
I do one-on-one mentoring. Is a price for that.
Okay.
For the I do group mentoring and virtual mentoring.
That's what's
I
up.
don't charge for that.
And that's for adults and
Adults and
okay,
youth.
adults and youth. Okay. I want to catch that up
Go
there.
ahead.
But y'all could read too now.
Go ahead.
Fit me
What
to
you-
work.
what you right
He
there?
said somebody said, "Would y'all agree that?" Oh no, we read that. No, would
No,
y'all
that's
agree
different.
that some sell drugs trying to be cool or fit in and brought up in a good household environment had everything? Why is that?
Yes,
Who
I'm
wanna
not-
Me,
answer that?
I'm gonna answer that for me because I didn't have no reason to sell drugs.
Nope.
I had both parents. They did what they did. It wasn't like I needed. Like for me, my first time going to prison, and I'm sitting there and I'm hearing everyone's story. Like, no, they didn't have their mother, they didn't have their father. They did this, that. I couldn't relate. My thing was just money.
It
Mine
was in,
money.
I think it was in style because you ain't need nothing.
No, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't.
They
I
was
didn't have to.
homeowners.
I didn't have to. It was just money. Like I didn't. It was something that I wanted to do more sense, So that was my thing.
Okay.
I do know a lot of people that get into the game and don't really like. I feel like the people my era, people I grew up with, my friends. If we found another way to get money, we wouldn't have been hustling, right? But for people who good household, good environment, I think they doing too much. Like, come on, man, go sit down somewhere. We out here because we ain't got no food in the house.
Yeah, I'm trying to eat. Okay, Pete says, when I started out while watching the older cats, then moms couldn't get me, what do you say? Other than Mickey's. Yeah, we all been there. A certain age, pros, 15, 16s, getting summer jobs, was able to cop some drugs to get what I wanted. Didn't have kids yet, so it was for me mentally, right? I can see it mentally. I never wanted to get locked up, and I didn't do no real time, just weekend lockups for the other stuff.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Well, Pete, calling. I want to ask you what made you, stop? What made you, want to change your life?
Yeah. Nah, we definitely want to know, Pete, because
Everybody got a story.
you do hit that point
For
where-
me,
Yeah.
I went to jail. I'm trying to figure out. Was it my kids? I wouldn't even say it was my kids because before my kids, for me, like I felt like I let my mother down. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even before my kids, I felt like I let a lot of people down by going the route that I went, and I remember writing a letter to myself when I was like before I came home, like my last year, I used to update it. Like, I'm all right. This is some things that I'm going to do when I come home. There's some things that I'm not going to do. Like, I still wasn't sure if I was going to stop selling drugs or not. So I remember just writing like, I'm not going to be on nobody block. You know, I'm not going to be like outside on the block all day. Like, I'm not. So I wrote that stuff, and as time went on, I added more stuff to it. I still got the letter, so I look at it like I ain't trying to ever go back to 4B, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Munchie, what's the number? Somebody said, how do you call?
The phone number is 609-638-7660. It should be at the top of the live though.
Yeah, Peanut. Somebody asked what age for mentoring.
I do starting at age 8.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. But have you yourself been through mentoring on all that?
Absolutely. So I just recently, I want to say 2017, reached out for mentorship because number one, I don't like asking people for help, and number two, I don't like asking men for help. It's just something different about me asking a man for assistance. But I swallow my pride. Like I swallow my pride. Somebody told me that was like, yo, he's like, if it's people out there that's doing some of the things that you're doing, you should reach out to them and ask them for mentorship. And it took me a while, and I identified 2 people that I wanted to probably learn some things from, and it still took a while. But
Unknown caller.
somebody calling in.
Hold on. Let me see. Let's get this call. See. Hold 1 second. Hello?
Hello?
Hold on. Who we got calling in? Hello?
This Pete. You got hear me?
Hey,
yeah,
Pete.
Yeah, we get you. You little breaking up. We get you, Pete. What's going on, Pete?
Ain't nothing, man. Just wanted to give my little input.
All right, go ahead. Speak your piece, Pete.
Yeah, like I was saying, when I started, man, like you, Antoine, and my friends, we made a bond not to sell drugs, right? But one day, me and my cousin came from down south, and my friends had started. And they pulled out all this money, showed us the drugs they were selling, and from there, watching them do it, in my next check from a summer job, I copped me something. And it was on from there, man. Getting the latest sneakers, all the stuff. Anybody from Magnolia uptown know how that block was?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all was getting
Cool,
it.
bro.
Y'all was young and getting
Kinda-
it.
Kind of everything going on that block. So the money came so easy and fast. It was crazy, bro. Like I went from these Mickeys and dirty jeans to one of the flyest niggas on the block. You know what I mean? So it's addictive, like you said. And what made me quit, because I did it for a long time, off and on, having kids. Having kids. I was really one of the ones that I didn't want to do jail time. I never did jail time. I did a little day here, day there. I beat the little trial I had, and I just was careful.
Yeah.
I was real careful. I was on every block on uptown, and this was the time when the Blau era.
Yeah.
It was crazy. You can get locked up quick. Everybody had guns and carrying and doing a lot of things then, but I kind of escaped when I got kids and started spending time with my girl a lot. And then I tried to move to Virginia, came home, got back into it a little bit. And what made me really quit when I was on Florida Street and the kids from upstairs from me, somebody got shot and then the body got ran over. Made the block real hot.
Yeah.
Real hot. And whatever I had after that, the cops was going crazy. After I finished, I went to the vocal school and took up my boiler license. And with that, you get construction classes too. And from there, I never looked back, man. I caught a good job. Then I caught a sewer job, working 2 jobs, delivering to the sewer job. I caught the sewer job, man. and the money, I ain't know nothing about a pension. I ain't know a lot of stuff, man. And
Mm-hmm.
the money was crazy. So yeah, that's how I stopped. Just
That's what's
went
up.
cold turkey, man.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
it's a blessing to see my kids grow into what they became, and me being a part of their life.
Yeah.
And I commend both of y'all because I know Munchie through coming up, and Antoine, I met you later on in life, but the things to see you do, man, I applaud you.
yeah,
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
definitely,
Appreciate
definitely.
it, Pete.
Striving, bro. Yeah, you changing a lot of minds and hearts.
Yup.
He's showing that it
Real.
can be done. That's what he's
Yeah.
showing.
Yeah.
He's showing like the things you speak of, are like being in that lifestyle, and how you can basically switch your hustle.
Mm-hmm.
And be a
So,
Yeah.
leader. And you gotta you know you know everybody love Peanut, so he already have a big fan base, you know, and you know he leading right. You know that's what I
And
love the most.
know what's crazy? I still got all my best friends.
That's
what's
what's
up.
up.
God is
Nobody don't
good.
time and ain't nobody die.
That's what's up. That's
Crazy.
definitely what's up. That's a blessing, especially
If y'all
being in the
know, you
streets.
know how
That's
we
definitely.
ran, Hope.
Faith.
You know how we ran it.
he
Crazy.
he always
All
did
of us
that to us when
together.
we were little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah, thanks for taking my call, man. I
and
just
y'all
wanted to give y'all that.
and y'all definitely represented being good friends. Like you still friends with the same people since y'all was kids.
Same people, yup.
Same ones.
But
Yeah,
nah,
that's
Yup.
love and
definitely
loyalty.
appreciate you calling, Pete.
Thanks a lot. Y'all take it easy.
All right, boo.
All right.
And read the next one.
Yeah.
A lot of young men want to be a part of something that they've seen a man they looked up to, whether it was uncle, cousin, whomever, and also want to have name brands and all those things
That's
in a certain image they are trying to present. Yeah,
That's true.
that's definitely true.
That's true too.
That's definitely true, because one thing I learned is when you're in the street, sometimes you have people watching you that don't even watching you. Whether it be a 7-year-old kid, 5-year-old kid, they watching you, and you are oblivious to them watching you. Like you just going through your emotions,
And they learning and copying.
but they see you. Oh, dang! They send it in their head. Like I like him. I like the way he move. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even notice. They probably see you like, hey, what's up? Give you a 5. But you so in you give him a 5, but you moving. Not knowing this person is paying attention to you. They mimicking you in other ways that you don't even know. You know.
Yeah, especially like what they just said of a young man or woman, because the women start hustling back then.
Yeah.
The women start hustling hard, and
definitely did.
you know, if you see other people, you know, your uncles, like you said, or cousin, whatever, getting it, you gonna learn. You're gonna pick it up. You're gonna want it.
Yeah.
And they be young as 13 out there hustling. It's true.
Somebody said, looking back at the time y'all received, do y'all regret your decision? And if you could go back, would you do it again? No. No. I mean,
I would have kept looking for other ways to bring in income.
yeah.
Yeah.
Me personally, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, because I tell people, for me, like the addiction is so real. Like it's like you don't. Nah,
And you can't get that time back.
Yeah, you can't get that time back. So I definitely do something different. I wouldn't do it.
And then when you get into the drug game, you get into everything that comes with that. You gotta protect yourself. You know what I mean? You in a space where you can't call the cops if somebody take what you got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or somebody try to move you out of your territory or whatever. You got to do what you got to do. And unfortunately, the way people handle things is with guns.
Violence.
You know what I mean? And guns and violence. So you got to protect yourself too. And then you get caught up in a
Other
whole bunch of
things.
extra stuff.
Yeah, that you ain't even coming. You came in to just, like you said, put food on the table. Now you in gang, not gang wars at the time, but you in wars. Like
Yeah, I think nobody really, except Munchie, because he said he didn't have to sell drugs. He did it because you know he wanted to, or whatever. But I believe a lot of people that hustle like that, they had to. They had to eat.
Majority, yes. Majority,
They had to eat.
Yeah.
No, literally, 12 years old had to go out there and hustle.
Nah,
You know.
I heard the stories, and it's like, I'm like, wow. Like, you know, it made me in a sense like, damn, I didn't have to do this shit. You know, excuse me, but I didn't have to do this.
Yeah.
And it was like, when I hear the stories that people gave, and I sit back, I'm like, man, they had it.
Unknown caller.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Hello?
Yo,
Oh, who we got calling?
this is John.
What's going on, John?
Hey, John.
What up, man? I definitely had to call and see my boy up there, man.
That's what's
I
up.
just wanted to go back and touch on something that he said a while ago, and then we kind of got lost right there when he was talking about the pride with the men.
Yeah, the phone rung. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, we kind of got off that subject quick,
yeah.
but that's something that really need to be highlighted and talked about because my story about 5 years ago with Mr. Mr. Nelson. I listen when I started, my before I started my youth program.
Mhm.
I knew he had a youth program already going on in Elizabeth.
Mhm.
Someone's sons.
Yeah.
So I'm, damn, I want to start me a youth program, and then my pride messed with me like, man, you ain't got to reach out to nobody. You do your own things. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? Let me reach out. Let me reach out to Peanut and get some tips from him. Let me see if he open enough to give me the tips. Man, I reached out to Peanut. This is about 5 years ago before I started my youth program. I reached out to him. I said, listen, first and foremost, I want to let you know that I'm about to start a youth program in Elizabeth, and I want to know, is you all right with that? Am I am I lying, Peanut? Wasn't that the first words I said to you when I answered
Yeah.
the phone?
Uh-huh.
I said, I basically I was calling to get his blessing to start a youth program in Elizabeth because I knew he already had one running.
Okay.
And then when he gave me his blessing,
Mhm.
I started drilling him with questions. Like, damn. But guess what? He ain't say, no, let me call you back. Let me get back with you. He sat there on the phone and answered every question that I asked him.
That's what's
And,
up. That's
you know,
dope.
5 years later, I have a successful program under, my 501c3 under my,
Mhm.
Organization.
Mhm.
And again, I was able to put the pride to the side and
Word.
reach out to
Word.
another man, and
Mhm.
get that information. Had I not, who know? Not to say that my program wouldn't still be a success. We would never know because I put my pride to the side and I reached out to this man and got his blessing first and
That's
foremost
what's up.
to
Word.
do a program, and then he gave me everything he had, all the knowledge that he had while he was running his. He gave it to me right in that one phone call over the phone. So I
Wow.
say that to say on that topic. And then since then, we done did so many great things in Elizabeth together.
For
Nah,
sure.
definitely.
After that, we done did many youth programs together. It takes a village event together. When we brought the
Pop up.
city out,
Yeah.
yeah, pop up shops together. So after that, man, just I would relate with him. Being from downtown, me being from uptown, we was able to collide and do great things in the city of Elizabeth. And honestly, me and him never bumped shoulders where I felt my ego, I got control of this, or he felt his ego, I got control of this. And
Mhm.
we never, I could say we never had one fallout in none of the events we did.
Yeah.
I'll listen to him, he'll listen to me, and then he'll pitch, pitch something to me,
Grown man
I'll pitch
stuff.
something to him, and everything went well. So I say all that to say, as men, we got to put that pride to the side. If you need assistance, if you need help, ask another man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speak
'cause I
up.
wanted to say something when P said that. P was like, he ain't want to ask another man, but you can't ask a woman.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
no,
It's
but no.
No,
easier
you
for y'all to
can.
do so, but what I'm saying, I
Yeah,
really believe a woman cannot teach a man how to be a man.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
No,
I
know,
I'm
mean,
just talking
we could
about
tell you what we
period.
expect.
Like men don't
Right.
like asking from help from another man.
That's true.
yeah,
Like and
That's true.
even if it's you just seeking information.
That's bad.
It
and
is.
ain't trying to do.
It's
Yeah, that's why
Man,
y'all like
listen,
ask for directions.
listen. I have so many. I have so many kids that come through my program every year, where the men have the baby mother come to me and register the kid or sign. Like they don't even want to come. And I reach out to the father myself, and definitely if I know him, because 9 out of 10 times I probably know the father.
hmm
He was like, "Oh man, it's just crazy. Me, I'm a man, and I'm coming to you telling you I need help with my son. How that sound?" And I'm like, "It sound like if you needed help, you could come to me and let
yeah.
me know." He's like, "Yo, I wanted to sign my son up 2 years ago. I'm just signing him up now because
Right.
it took me, you know what I'm saying? So I could have been working. Me and my my mentors that I hire every year. We could have been working on your son 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So it's that pride thing. As men, we got to work on that. And Pete, I'm glad you brought that up because that's real out here.
Nah.
So a lot of us men would die before we ask for assistance. We
I
would
was
die
clueless with
before
that.
we ask.
Is that bad?
Nah, men are very prideful. Like,
Yeah, and that's how we
prideful.
are. So
like he said, we definitely got to break that though. Like,
Yeah, 'cause I feel as
definitely
though
got to break it,
if
man.
I would like, if you're a millionaire, I would want to know how to be a millionaire. I want to rub elbows with you. I want you to teach me. I won't feel intimidated or anything because you got it. I'm trying to get it, so you know what you're doing. So what's up?
We in a day and age where they were like, man, I ain't, excuse my lack of words, but now I ain't riding this thing. I ain't about to ask for no. That's a day and age now.
Yeah.
I remember
Like you said, Faith. They could be a millionaire.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna holler. Like I seen a post the other day.
I would.
But where it's like, would you sit down with Jay-Z for summer? Would you sit down with such and such? Everybody, nah, I ain't asking them. Man, Jay-Z, I ain't asking them no questions. I would love to have that dinner combo with Jay-Z.
I would come with a notebook.
What is it? Yeah. But yeah, like, I don't want to take away,
Peanut was about to say something to you.
No, I was saying, I remember reaching out to the two people that I said I was going to reach out to. And it took me, I'm trying to, like, how I'm going to write this to this dude. What's up, fam? Hey, bro. Like, I was like, how I'm going to start this conversation? It was weird. Like, I ain't want to sound like I'm soft. I ain't want to sound like I'm begging. I ain't want to, like, I'm like, how I'm going to do this? Then I remember putting it together, deleting it, writing it, putting it together, pressing send. I'm like, damn, he probably going to think I'm a weirdo.
He right.
But yeah, but I'm saying, like, damn, I should even sent that. He didn't even reply yet. Yeah. But then like an hour later, they replied. Both of the people I sent that message to, they was like, "What? Nah, definitely, I'll help you. Whatever you need." They was like, I like some of the stuff that you've been doing. Like,
and it be like,
so yeah, it was. I shot my shot.
Okay. I wanted to give a shout out to John because you remember you the one gave me the idea of doing a podcast. Remember that?
Dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah, he hit me up one time. Was like, "Yo, everybody love the things you say. What's on your mind? You got a good fan base. Do a podcast." So
yeah, man. Like, you got a chance. Like, ooh, you got a chance. You got to do what you got to do. But like I said, I just want to give my boy Peanut his flowers now because
Yes, that's what I said.
That came where he came from, and now he got people really watching him and his platform because they inspired. They want to, they want to get some of that energy. They want to rub shoulders with him so they can get some of that motivation too. That's a great thing, So keep doing your thing, my boy. Man, you're gonna come in soon. We're gonna do some great things for the community again. Absolutely. And Faith and Munchie, man, this is a great platform right here,
Thank
man.
You.
But too, I may cut you off. You like Peanut definitely doing this thing, but you've been doing your thing as well.
Yes.
So definitely acknowledge you too as well.
Yes.
Like, y'all both like the mentoring what y'all do. I'm on Facebook and I scroll and I'm like, yo, that's what's up.
Nah, I was
it's motivation. It's motivation for me because I look at it as though two brothers been incarcerated and they come through and they doing what they do. Let me get this call. Let me see who calling. Appreciate you calling, John. Though.
Thank you.
All right.
Peace.
Hello. Hello.
Mark.
What's going on? Who's calling?
This is Daddy Man.
What's going on, Daddy Man?
Hey, Daddy Man.
What's going on? Shout out to He Said, She Said, man.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I wanna give a big shout out to Peanut too, man. I remember we was on the same football team together back in the 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah.
Then we was down together. He represented me when I had a blue sheet.
I was the lawyer down there, Johnny Cochran.
Yeah, he was my Johnny Cochran when I went to court line. You know what I'm saying, Mud?
But hold on. Did he beat the case for you?
Yeah, I beat the case. I beat the case.
Hey, yo.
He was my Johnny right there.
All right, hold on real quick. I was Johnny Cochran down there. I don't think I won one case. Niggas used to seem like, yo, actually, I'll cop out, man. Johnny Blaze goes cop out. But go ahead.
Nice.
What did you say, though?
Shout out to Johnny on the court line. And then I had the opportunity to see him now, man, and it's like he's doing so much out there, and it's a big shout out to you, Nut,
No
to
doubt.
see where we all came from, where we been down prison, and now to see you doing your thing, man.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Big shout out, big brother.
Yes.
Continue to
Appreciate
do your thing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks
Thank
for calling
y'all.
in, Daddy Ben.
Word.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Someone said, I love what y'all doing. Thank you. We love you more.
Yeah.
Mr. Official.
Yes. That's you. You Mr. Official. P.
Oh, quick question, right? Because he just put that comment. The Mayhem.
Yeah, oh yeah, the Mayhem.
Now,
I'm an actor too.
Yeah, me
The
too.
Mayhem.
I wasn't on Mayhem.
The Mayhem. Like
Mayhem was dope.
I like the
Mayhem
Mayhem.
was dope.
Wait,
I
what
like
was
I
your
like
name again on there?
Mr. H.
Mr.
I like
H.
your role in Mayhem and everything.
No, I
too.
wanted to beat Mr. H
Like-
up.
No, I like
to
the role.
beat him up.
To me, Mr. H
He
was
started killing people.
he was the laid back, calm. Like you don't want to do that. I
Yeah.
liked his role, but
He's a hitman.
it was like, what's up with Mayhem?
That's a story that we could do a whole podcast on Mayhem. by itself.
Mayhem was dope.
But
Nah,
Mayhem
definitely.
definitely going down in history.
Yes, forever.
Yo, I'm
That was
telling
dope.
you, wherever I go, when I'm out of the state, I remember being in Houston, being in Miami. Somebody pulled me to the side and be like, Mr. H. I'm at where I was at Sesame Place with the kids. I'm taking pictures with people. My kids looking at me like I'm crazy.
That's dope though. That's dope.
Yes.
But nah, Mayhem.
Mayhem
man,
was so dope.
Mayhem
so,
was
so
a beautiful
dope.
thing. Mayhem was a beautiful thing, man. It had its time. I think we all thought it was gonna last longer than it was. Man, we won some awards for
Yeah.
best
Yeah,
web
definitely. I've seen
series.
Yeah.
this. I've seen it.
I think twice, right? Like twice.
Yeah, 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
We won a couple awards, man.
I had Philly watching y'all.
Yeah.
I was like, I know him. I know him. I know him. I ain't know the Young Bucks, but I like.
It was dope. I
Went to school with him.
I like that.
Yes.
If
it
you
was
don't know what
dope.
Mayhem is, look up Mayhem web series on YouTube. man.
Yes, so
Check it
so
out,
dope.
man.
So
So
do y'all
dope.
ever think y'all can bring that back, or you think
At
that's
this
just
point,
a point that was what it was, and
it was a few times where I thought we was gonna bring it back, and we attempted to bring it back. But at this point now, I think we too far gone
got you.
from bringing it back. I think that's just was a moment in time, and it's crazy because after like Mayhem, we was going through some things with Mayhem. I really thought like, we could just start our own, but it's not. It wasn't the same. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We tried to do the loyalty and betrayal thing,
Yeah.
but it's not the same because the whole team wasn't together. Like the whole squad, like the creator. Shout out to Andre Keys.
Yeah.
I never take that away from him. Andre Keys is a genius when it comes to
Yes.
editing and behind that camera. He a genius, man. Shout out to Shot Nork. Shout out to the whole team. We was
No, y'all really had
Shaq.
y'all made like they was better actors than people that went to school for it. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like I enjoyed it. I didn't just watch it because everybody was my fault. It was good.
Nah, it definitely
it was
Like,
good. It was
had me-
great.
had
It was
me
great.
tuned in. I'm like, oh, they wow.
It was
Like,
great.
It was definitely a good series, you know. And like you said, I mean, for the moment, I appreciate the moment. Like,
Yeah.
the moment was good. You know, the moment was definitely.
I would
good.
love them to bring it back.
I remember not wanting to be on Mayhem. I remember when it first came out, when it first dropped, I wasn't a part of it, and I think it was Mahmoud. Mahmoud asked me, Troy asked me to be in it, and I'm looking at, I'm like, at the time I'm deep into the mentoring thing, and I'm like, what's this about? Shooting and drugs, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to be in this, but I support. You know, I was supporting the show. And then I'm watching it too, and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of cool, you know, this all right.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, I'm gonna be in Mayhem, but I told Dre, like, I was like, I need to have say what my part gonna be about, because I don't want to just come in here and just start shooting people or
Yeah.
selling keys of coke.
Yeah.
So I was
No, it
like,
looked real.
yeah. So my thing was,
It seemed
I'm gonna come
real.
through and I'm gonna be I'm gonna do real estate. I'm gonna be working with the real estate, and that's how I came in.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I remember. I remember one scene. It was like in the back of the house,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody got
Oh,
killed?
Chris. Chris shot me.
Chris funny.
Chris shot Mr. H, rather.
Chris funny.
You got killed?
No,
okay.
no.
He shot
I
him.
had a bulletproof
Yeah,
vest.
Chris.
Oh,
That's the scene I remember. I'm like, and Chris running from the alleyway, all falling and
He
shit.
fell.
And
And he really fell in that scene. And I was like, yeah, we should keep that part where he fell, because he wasn't supposed to fall, but it looked so good when he fell.
Nah, that was dope, though. I definitely appreciate that. Was a nice little series, though. Nice little series.
It was dope.
They got Mayhem was dope to put the city on the map, was crazy, and Shells was a natural. His character was crazy. Shout out to Shells. Shells actually just came home from prison. Shout out to Shells.
Yeah, shout out.
Shells and Norky was my favorite characters on
And
there.
Norky was good. Norky, he was good. Norky was good.
But he funny in real life. Like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, but
like,
it was so natural.
yeah,
The whole Mayhem, everybody did a good job. Everybody, I loved it.
yeah.
Shout out to Mayhem, man.
Yeah,
Yo,
shout out to Mayhem.
we business wise, we dropped the ball on Mayhem,
Yeah,
because we had some deals on the table, some real live deals. I remember, listen, it's hurtful to even talk about it right now.
Yeah,
But
it
I
was a beautiful
remember
thing.
before Bitcoin was super popular, whoever was trying to give us the deal at the time, they offered Bitcoin as the deal. It was like
oh man,
it was like 500. It was like 500,000 at that time. It was
That
like
was-
500
yeah.
worth of Bitcoin. So
So that right now you've been
I feel like
You'd have
I feel
been
like slapping
sitting
all of
nice.
y'all now.
yeah, you've been sitting nice.
Wow.
That was
everybody know. Ask Madoff. Ask everybody. Everybody know. But hey, man,
I mean, you know, some things you just gotta say. It's a learning lesson.
it definitely is.
Do you think it was the Mint Eagles?
I know exactly what it was. It definitely was the Mint Eagles.
Okay.
It was a mix between bad business and people thinking they was bigger than the team
Yeah.
that buried us.
That is self.
Yeah.
That is
That
self
buried
destruct.
us.
But
That's
that's what
self-destruct
happens.
a lot of things.
I'm about to say that happens in a lot of even like singing groups and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, they break up, it be a hit, but somebody feel they head bigger than the rest and
Yeah.
They want to
break everybody up.
They want to be the Ralph Tresvant of the group.
Yeah. Yeah.
They want to do all the lead things. Now,
Yeah.
you know, it's a group effort though. Like, you know, but I mean, that was definitely.
I forgot my boy was acting.
Yeah. We was doing, shit, man, Mayhem was a good time, man.
Yeah, but all the stuff you got going on now, it's like, I know you like this.
Mm-hmm.
You like this, and then like I know sometimes. Do you feel like when certain things go on in like the city of Elizabeth, like people tend to look for you or look for your response to it? Like, do you feel like like I'm gonna give you a prime example when the flood happened? Like, do you feel like sometimes like being the person who you are, that people are now looking for your reaction to certain situations?
Yeah, I definitely believe that. And when something go on, because I love my city. I'm gonna say that.
Yes, we all do.
Word up.
Eastwick.
I love my city, and if I can help, I'm gonna help. If it makes sense.
True.
Logically. And when anything go on that was a huge situation. Yeah. I wanted to make sure, and I got family. I got people that I love that lived in PM. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure that everybody all right. Like right now, they still ain't really all right. They done moved some people 2 hours, 3 hours away from Elizabeth. Like,
Oh wow.
crazy. Like I know one person who they moved her. She worked up here. They moved her like 2.5 hours away.
That's
like,
crazy.
Now how she got to get back? Man, it's
Commute.
crazy.
Yeah, the commute. But
yeah, as far as anything that's going on in the city, I'm in the mix because I'm like that gap between the streets and what's going on in the courthouses, and you know what I mean. I'm like that gap because I know people on both sides. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely want to help anybody that's in a bad situation. I want to help them out, and I want to be around when they making them laws or when they trying to do something. I want to be one of the people like, all right, I'm gonna make this phone call because all right, I helped you out when you needed this help with this. All right, so now I need you to help me out with this.
One hand wash the other.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you gotta rub them elbows.
But no,
Absolutely.
but like I get it, and it's like people, they believe it or not, them councilmen, mayors, they need a person like you, especially when you're dealing with, when you're dealing with a city like Elizabeth. You know, they need that gap between the thing that's I see happening in the city of Elizabeth as far as us as being blacks, we are being pushed out. You got the Hispanics, so now we starting to lose it in the sense, like, you understand.
Somebody said 9th grade EHS football.
Yeah, so you're trying to hold him my line.
Who said that? Oh, Daddy Man.
Daddy Man.
Yeah, but like that be the thing. But it definitely them the councilmen. They need that person.
They need somebody that's representing the people that know what the people want, what the people need. Like, and I'm able to relay that message back. Like, all right, because they might not listen. They might not listen to them, right? So I'm gonna be there. All right, I'm going up there. I know who to talk to. I know some laws. I know some, like, I know what needs to be. I know how to help my people. Yeah, and I'm gonna do that.
And that's a good thing. Like, I think, and you the type of person we need, because sometimes,
I don't want to be elected official though.
I
definitely don't.
No councilman.
I don't want no parts of it. I feel like why?
Yes. Honest,
because
why?
I'm gonna
say absolutely.
Okay.
What?
It's a
politics.
It's a game.
First of all,
it's really being crooked legally.
First of all, a lot of the cities, a lot of these towns they got teams. I feel like when you take an oath and you become an elected official, it's rules and regulations that you gotta go by, right? And then when people get elected, you going with your party, what they gotta say. Like, you gotta go with the majority. It's some things that I might agree with you on, and it's some things I might not agree with you on. So I don't want to go with you just because this is what the party
goes. Democratic or Republican. Yeah,
I feel like I want the power. I don't want the title.
What about going independent?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want the power. I don't want the title.
So being a elected official, but independent.
Nah. If I had the power, I had the power to influence the elected official.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Control them, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody said nasty business. Yeah, it's definitely nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty. The politicians, a lot of them get in there and do things and then be on favors. You know. So sometimes what they say they want to do, or they got the intentions on doing, they can't because what they done promised someone else. And it's sometimes they start bumping heads and it'll be a conflict, but they already in there. They gonna promise you and
we
say
helped
anything.
you get this spot. Now you gotta roll with us.
Yeah, they promising everybody everything, and everything gonna happen for everybody. So it's definitely, that's a dirty game.
P, I want you to let everybody know if they need your services, car, your clothes, mentoring, what you do, help with credit, all of that. How can they get in touch with you?
You could check my website out at AntoineNelson.com. It's AntoineNelson.com. You could my Facebook, Antoine Nelson, my Instagram, Antoine the Influencer. If you on here, it's not hard for you to get in contact with me. You get in contact with me, I'm definitely gonna reply. I'm gonna respond, and I'm gonna try to help you out with whatever it is.
On this, at the end of this live, we can post it, right?
Yeah, we can post it.
We're gonna post it at the end of this live, and even at the end of this live, sometime we go on Facebook. It might not be there. It's on YouTube. Yeah. He said, she said. We're gonna post the
this is apparel, y'all, that we rock.
Yeah, we got this apparel. You know, definitely. Listen, me personally, I like what everybody in the city's doing. What they clothing. I support everybody. Honestly, I like his stuff the best. No shots. Yeah, this is.
It's true.
I like it.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think it's dope.
That's your style.
I think like just my preference. That's all.
Let me say something about the clothing thing, because a lot of people over the past, I don't know, year or two, a lot of people started brands, stopped, whatever. And a lot of people was talking about like, oh, everybody's selling T-shirts now and stuff like that. I totally have no problem with if somebody was like, yo, I'm about to start doing rental cars. I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna show you how to. If somebody was like,
but
yo,
that's how it should be.
I'm gonna start mentoring. I'm gonna show you because look, is everybody Hertz got 1 million cars. Like if a person can't rent the cars from me, my cars might be all rented out. I'll push them over to you.
That's what I'm saying. You got Hertz, you got Enterprise, Dollar. You got a lot of. So
I will be getting in touch with you because my daughter trying to do her clothing line called Beignet.
Yeah, so like even
I will be hitting you up
with clothing. Like people wear clothes.
What happened to us?
We back.
Okay.
People wear clothes every single day.
Every single day.
Yeah. So people need clothes. Like you might have a one of my brand on them today. You gonna have Nike on tomorrow. The next day you can have All Muscle or Learn to Love or Forever Solid or whatever clothing line. Like
7 days in a week, 365 days.
Nobody got mad when you had 30 Nike outfits. So why? Like,
exactly. That's true.
Right.
That's true, but I think that hate come in when that talk is only amongst our own people. You know, it's our own people that talk like that.
But that's where we got to change the thinking, and we got to change the rationalization of everything. Like he said, like you can wear Nike, you can wear Reebok tomorrow, you wear Adidas, you can wear mad different things. You know, so that's how we got to look at it and support everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like everyone's stuff. My preference is just his fits me my liking more. But like I said, I got different ones and I support them. Like it is what it is. You feel me?
That's how you feel. You gotta keep explaining.
I ain't gonna keep explaining.
He like what he like, y'all.
No, but I'm saying I support everybody.
All right. I have this poem I had wrote for my brother, for my black brother.
No, she told me she used to take your candy too when you used to walk to school.
Yeah, right. I ain't take it. He gave it to me. Stop lying. Okay.
Baby D over there.
Oh, hush. Okay. I named this one of Elizabeth's finest. Okay. A father, a friend, a motivated speaker, a trendsetter, a go-getter, definitely a leader, a builder, selfless, something like a teacher. Awesome, inside out, you are your brother's keeper. From the streets to white collar, who would have known? From Peanut to Mr. Nelson, we love how you've grown. You have shown young men how they can do it too. This is what I admire most about you. You changed up only for the better. You rewrote so many youth's life letters. You're inspirational, such a sensation. Been proud of you since your college graduation. You've been through the struggle like everyone else, and you still think of others while building yourself. You're an alpha, a king, amongst other things. It's not too many that show your kind of love or kindness. This is why you're one of Elizabeth's finest. By Faith Brown.
That was dope. That was
Thank
dope.
Thank
I
you.
need that.
That was dope.
It's all true.
Hang that up on the wall.
Yo, I don't listen to too many of her poems. Most time I get on my phone. That was dope, though.
Oh, thank you.
That was dope.
I appreciate that.
That hit a lot of points of what he got going on.
I need that. You gotta send me that.
All right, I'm gonna post it too. I'm gonna send it to you.
But hold on, let's read these last few comments we got here. What did it say? Somebody said Forever Solid. Somebody said
yes.
I can't see that camera. What did it say?
It says because you different, Antoine. It's a lot of hate and people feel like their brand is weak and they want the attention, but some do. But they trace other people instead. It says traces. Is that trace? You know my people. Glasses. I need
trace other people instead of having a passion for it. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah, again, all day.
Nah, dope.
Awesome.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. Who said that? Thank you.
Hey, yo. So hold on before we go too.
Oh,
hey,
thank you,
Hotbox. But before we go, yo, we got a party coming up.
Oh yeah.
We got to announce this. He say she said is having first
formal
event March 5th.
Yes.
You got to come dressed though. It's no don't come in there with
we
no
selling
Timbs,
tickets.
no sneakers.
It's gonna be a giveaway that come with your ticket.
Come with a giveaway.
Yeah, they're gonna come with your
Listen,
ticket.
You gotta come dressed to impress because I got jokes too. Like don't come in there with no bargain man suit on. But
don't listen. Evening wear. Don't listen to him. He just talking. But it's gonna be evening wear, formal. You know, dress March 5th. It's on a Saturday.
That's a Saturday.
DJ Quad will be DJing for us.
Yeah.
So we got a celebrity DJ in the building.
Yeah.
We're gonna be other stuff, but we don't quite know what else we're gonna add. But
that's the date. Lock the date.
Lock the date in.
Get your attire, ready. I think it's gonna be more of a problem with the men because men sometimes don't like want to put on the suit jacket.
It's not gonna no jeans and no
jeans. You gotta put on a suit
if you
jacket.
wear a suit, you could wear sneakers if you wear a suit. Cause I know that's the new style now.
No,
they
my
go to the
thing
prom with their sneakers
My
and the
thing
suit.
is
So
this:
no
ain't nowhere in the
jeans.
world you should have a $500 pair of sneakers and no suit in your closet. Gotta change that.
That's true. March 5th, that's right, y'all. It's gonna be a meet and greet as well, you know. So everybody, I want y'all to come out, support. We're gonna have fun. I don't want to even talk about everything gonna happen. We're gonna wait. We're gonna post and show y'all. I love
5th.
y'all. Thanks for tuning in. March 5th, the party. Thanks again, Antoine. I appreciate you.
Definitely.
I love
Thanks
you.
for having me on.
Yes. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We love y'all. We see y'all next week.
Peace.